How you doing, everyone? It's Juan Romero here from SwitchWatch, back with another video. I'm really pumped up today because I've got a day off before the weekend. I don't have to go into work today, so what do I choose to do? I choose to do what I enjoy, and that's make a video for you guys and girls out there finding 10 quality games for under $10. We did the same for the UK a couple of weeks ago, and our friends from over the pond have asked us to do the same, which we're happy to oblige. Just to say that 50% of our viewership actually comes from the United States. And only 12% from the UK. Joking aside, let's get into this video, guys and girls. Let's check out the 10 quality games for under $10 that you can buy right now. Wow, who doesn't remember Pang? This game certainly for me evokes a lot of memories. I used to play this a lot in the arcades back in the early 90s, and quite simply you got two brothers around the world to save humankind. I mean, this one's not really about the story. The alien invasion is basically a bunch of balls that fall from the sky and you need to take them out basically, and they blast into lots of little ones. It gets more and more difficult the further you go in, but the great thing about this one is definitely the local co-op that you can play in every mode. And you know, you get to tour as well, one location at a time. There is a score attack mode, panic mode as well, where you get 99 levels of continuous battle. So this one for me, for under $10, is definitely one to pick up if you haven't already. Our next game on this list is Undertale, and Undertale was $14.99, but it makes our list today because it's now just $9.99. If you haven't heard about Undertale, where have you been? It's one of those games that's just fantastic. You get to explore a hilarious and heartwarming world full of dangerous monsters. You can date a skeleton, dance with a robot, cook with a fisherwoman, or destroy everyone where they stand. Basically, your future here is yours to determine, and it's one of those games. I mean, look, visually it's quirky, it's not gonna blow anybody away in that sense, but it's just so funny. And if you've ever played this one, you know, on another console or something like that, you might want to consider picking it up again because it's that good, and definitely has to make our list today. If you haven't picked this one up, it's on sale now. Get it into your collection. You're not going to regret it, I promise you. Now, the Lion Song, the next game on our list, is just $7.99, so it comes in well under that $10 price tag. The Lion Song is a narrative adventure game. We reviewed this on our website when it came out. We were really impressed with this game. The Lion Song is set against the backdrop of the early 20th century Austria, with every episode following a different character. Now, each character possesses an exceptional mind, and the game draws players into a story of personal struggle for creativity and human connections and inspiration. A talented composer suffering from writer's block just before her breakthrough concert, an up-and-coming painter growing through his challenges, and a brilliant mathematician trying to make her voice heard in a men's world. Now, as I say, we reviewed this one when it came out. We were really impressed with it, and it definitely has to make our list because it's a quality game at a cheap price. Certainly recommend this one if you're into narrative adventure games. If you're not into those type of games when the gameplay is quite minimal, then stay clear. But if you definitely like these type of games, it's one that you need to consider. Next on our list for under $10 is Neon Chrome. Neon Chrome is a game that I reviewed very early on in the SwitchWatch channel's life. It was $13.49 when it released. It's now down to just $6.74, so it comes in well under that $10 price tag. It's a ruthless top-down cyberpunk shooter with roguelike elements. When I reviewed this, I found it to be a very tough game, but very rewarding. I loved the art style at the time, and I really did enjoy the gameplay. I thought it was very addictive. Here you can explore procedural levels. There's endless variety because it's all randomized. Lots of bosses. You can unlock new abilities, enhancements and weapons. And one of the good things, of course, is that you can play local co-op with 2 to 4 players in total. So a really fun game, one that I suggest you pick up if you haven't done so already. Snowboarding, the next phase, was a game I was certainly interested in because I'm a huge SSX fan. Loved those games back in the day, and I thought this one would scratch my itch. Now look, it's nowhere near as good as those games, but it's decent enough, and for the price of $9.99 you can challenge your friends with split screen multiplayer. There's high scores, worldwide leaderboards as well in arcade mode, or you can also play a career mode that has a solo there as well. And you know, I found it quite fun. I haven't reviewed it, but I do play it from time to time. I just haven't had the time to put a review together, unfortunately. But if you were to press me on a score, it'd be like a 6.5 out of 10. And, you know, there's not that many snowboarding games to choose from. So if this is a type of thing you like, then look, I recommend it for $9.99. It's a bit of a no-brainer. It's like £7 for us over here in the UK. Warplanes World War II Dogfight is a game that I've just reviewed. Check the link above if you want to know more information and my thoughts. But at the time of review, I said that for under $10, that this was a must-buy if you're into arcade flight games. It has 3 campaigns in this one: USSR, Germany, and the UK, and each mission gives you a variation of things to do. Enemy fighters protecting good structures from bombers, fighting over the sea to weaken the enemy navy, or piloting bombers to destroy strategic targets. There's plenty of things to do. You get to control multiple planes in each mission if you wish to do so, and there's 30 historical airplanes at your disposal to also purchase with loot that you get from these missions. I have to say, for the price, there's a lot of game here for your money. Check out the sound on my review. It is absolutely fantastic for what you get here. A must buy for $9.99. Butcher is a game that I reviewed a while ago. It is tough. It is described as Doom in 2D. It's a fast-paced 2D shooter, a blood-soaked love letter, as the developers call it, to the cult classics of the genre. Here, a cyborg programmed to eradicate the last remnants of humanity. Your sole purpose is to annihilate anything that moves. Look, this hasn't got the prettiest visuals in the world. It's very dark, but the gameplay is really addictive. It's got that one more go type feeling. It is tough, and the developers actually want you to play this game in hard mode. And for $4.99, if you're looking for a game to play that, and this one's not in your library, definitely look at picking this one up, because it is a real fun, addictive little beast if you don't mind tough games. One of the best bargains certainly on this video today is Chacon Soul Eater, which is down from $13.99 to just $4.75. So this one is definitely now a bargain. I really enjoyed it when I reviewed the game. It is a Korean bullet hell shoot 'em up set within a beautiful and bizarre world of Asian mythology. If you're into your bullet hell shooters, then for $4.75 you get a lot of game here for your money. There is 5 stages of intense bullet hell action and hypnotic barrage patterns. There are online leaderboards. You all know how much I love online leaderboards to compete, and so that's here as well. There's demonic enemies and bosses inspired again by Asian mythology. And there's some really nice artwork here, so it's one that I definitely recommend if you're into this genre of game. And for your horror slice in this list, from the guys that brought you Slay Away Camp, this one is Friday the 13th Killer Puzzle, which was $20 at the time, quite expensive. But you got 150 levels with some gruesome puzzles that you had to overcome. And so now for $9.99, I consider this a little bit of a bargain, and it meets the criteria for being under $10. Now here you get a daily death mode for new special reward puzzles each day. There's a murder marathon mode to sharpen your camper killing skills. Of course, you get to level up and unlock tons of horrifying new murder weapons and special animations. So this is certainly one that we can recommend. Our next game was a game that came out and it was around $10 at the time. It's now a bargain at $4.99. It's a game called Manaspark, which James reviewed recently. The link above if you want to watch that. Ignore the first 30 seconds because he talks about a bug that was present within the review copy, but this was sorted out by the developer. James did say that without this bug he would enjoy the game a lot more, and seeing as they have reviewed this bug now, we can certainly recommend the game. If you don't know what it's about, it's a challenging action RPG with deep Souls-like combat and roguelike elements. So if you're into roguelikes, this is certainly for you. It's got skill-based combat. Each enemy has its own set of skills. There's a good progression system here as well, where you can rebuild, maintain your guild's village, and there's handcrafted and procedural generation within this game as well. So one that's really enjoyable, and for $5 it's a no-brainer. It's one that you should have in your collection for sure. What was your favourite game on this list, guys? Have I missed any on that eShop under $10 that should be recommended to our viewers coming across this video? Please do so and put them in the comment section down below. You know what it's like, that eShop is full of games right now, and to wade through all of them is pretty difficult. So I've put this list together looking at the games that we've played, know that are good, and for the money are definite recommendations that you're going to have a lot of fun out of. So we hope you've enjoyed the list. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, of course, and if you're a new watcher here, then why not consider subscribing? We do lists, we do features, but mostly we concentrate on game reviews. So check out our channel. I'll put some videos coming up now, different selection, so you can see the kind of stuff that we do, and if you like it, we'd love to have you on board for our next video. My name's Juan Romero from SwitchWatch. I'll see you again on the next one. Take care.